Welcome. My name is Ben Jackson. I'm a professor here in the Warnell School of Forestry and Natural Resources at the University of Georgia. Today we're going to deal with using web soil survey for forestry applications. Specifically, we'll focus on identifying area of interest and forest road construction suitability. There are a number of learning objectives. The first is provide an introduction to WSS functions and applications, locate property and delineate property lines, identify soil types and determine best road location and operability, and finally to enhance overall operational planning. In navigating the course, there are several things to remember about the course content. WSS is a powerful product with a wide range of functionality. The activity here is a streamlined approach to demonstrate the program's capabilities. Some functions and output are not explored, but the user should understand how to access all components as a result of taking this course. First of all, to enhance your learning, you're encouraged to open a separate browser window and go to the following URL. However, it is possible to learn the elements of WSS by following the video only. If you choose to go to that new browser window, once you get there, what you'll want to do is click on the Start WSS button as shown here. Once you get to the site the first time, you'll see the image below. Notice that the Area of Interest tab in the upper left is highlighted. That's always the case. The first step is to use the search tool to find the property, or AOI, Area of Interest. And there are two options here, Area of Interest or Quick Navigation. It is possible to take information from a GIS system in the form of shape files and locate your property that way. That's beyond the scope of this course. In this exercise, we'll choose Address by clicking on it. Under Quick Navigation, there are 10 options in locating the AOI. You can explore each of these for locating your AOI. First of all, the address will be blank and you should type in 100 Phoenix Road in Clark County, Georgia for this exercise. Keep the location marker checked so you can find your address on the resulting image. Click View, and this allows you to get the image close to the AOI you're interested in examining. Having done that, the following image should come up, and you'll see that you have the location marker here, and there are a number of important menu items up here at the top, and also the idea of looking at scale. The first thing we want to do is to click on scale, and you'll see this image come up. It has a vernier at the top that allows you to set the imagery for your particular monitor so it's best suited for you, but also it allows you to change the scale of the image to whatever you may be interested in. Once done with that, you'll want to click on OK. Now what we want to do is to look into this area here, not to scale, and we want to change our example to 1 to 6,000. And this is a close-up of the pull-down menu that you'll see, and we clicked on 1 to 6,000 here. Having done that, now the image will change slightly, and you'll see that the scale is now 1 to 6,000, and it shows a general area of interest. It also has a location marker shown there. Another tool that you can use is the hand tool here, or the move tool, that allows you to make slight adjustments in the image that you see, where you can move it right to left or top to bottom, so you get the property you're interested in centered in the image. And we've done that. You'll see that the location marker is now moved upwards. We're still at a scale of 1 to 6,000, but now we have the image that we're interested in shown in the image here. The next thing we want to do is to click on the Draw AOL tool above, and this will allow you to draw a polygon around the perimeter. Place the cursor at the beginning point on the perimeter of the AOI and then click. Release the cursor and move to the next point on the perimeter. Continue tracing the perimeter back to the beginning. At that point, double-click the cursor to close the polygon. What we're going to do now is give you a demonstration, a little video demonstration of how that works in action. Now you can see this is what the area looks like after you've drawn the polygon around the area of interest. Once you release the cursor, you'll see that it'll hatch in the area that you're interested in. And then on that same page, this is a close-up of an image you'll get on the left side that shows you that in this case the area of interest is 122 acres. Now what we want to do is switch to the soil map now that you've identified the AOI and open that window. Once you have done that, you'll see the image to the right here that outlines the different soil types within this 122 acres. And then on the left side, you'll see that it's identified what all of those different soil types are. And this is a close-up or an overall image of what you're seeing here, which identified the soils, and it shows a graphical interpretation of them for that property. What we want to do now is to look at some detail about one particular soil type that we have on that property, and that's a Madison sandy loam. And once you click on that soil, it'll give you more detailed information about its typical profile, what settings are, and interactive groups, and determines the properties of that soil as far as drainage, ponding, and other factors go. The next thing we want to do is to move over to the Soil Data Explorer panel. And once you get there, you'll see the image below here that gives you a number of different options as far as suitability and limitation rating for these soils. What we want to do now is click on Land Management. That's the item that we're interested in this particular example. Under Land Management, we want to scroll down to the bottom there and look at suitability for roads and check on this option and the view rating. The following image will appear. This shows part of the panel that you'll be seeing there, the rating for the different soil types found in this particular AOI. And it'll give you some detail about the acreage involved in each one of these different soil types, the percentage of the total, and then what some of the characteristics are as far as road construction possibility goes. A little bit closer look at that image, you'll see that again we're looking at the Madison sandy loam. As far as soil suitability goes, it shows that it's poorly suited and gives you the slope characteristics associated with it. If for your own purposes you want a hard copy of the map shown earlier, a printable copy of it, you can go to printable version button on the imagery and click on that. Alright, thank you for your participation. This concludes the introduction of using web soil survey for locating the area of interest and determining road construction suitability.